Search engine optimization, or SEO, can be defined as the process to increase the online visibility of web pages within search engine results. These are generated by providers such as Google, Yahoo, and Bing. This is Chris Broughton from Vidyard, and this tutorial will provide guidance on how you can use the options in Vidyard to ensure that your video content is fully enhanced for SEO purposes. There are 4 key areas that we will discuss relative to improving SEO with Vidyard. These are SEO meta tags, sitemaps, hubs, and sharing pages. To receive the most page visits, you will want to see relevant video content as high as possible in the search engine results. Achieving this isn't as straightforward as a page with text. This is because search engines cannot watch your videos when crawling web pages for content. Therefore, adding contextual information about your videos in a format that can be read by the crawler will enable the video to be located via the search engine being used. When the SEO meta tags feature is switched on, all of your current and future embed codes will gather the information about your player's content and inject it into the head section of the web page where the players live. This is in a web-compliant format called JSON-LD, used to structure the video metadata and is recognized by the crawlers. This metadata is not seen on your web page unless you enter the browser's developer tools, so it won't clutter up the page or decrease load times. There are a number of metadata fields within the JSON-LD object, but the ones that you may wish to adjust are the name, description, and tags, listed here as keywords. These are all set at the player level. The transcript is the only one that is delivered from the individual video level. You will find that automatic English transcripts are available on each video. You'll need to review these and publish them in order for them to take effect for SEO meta tags. To summarize, turning SEO meta tags on from within the feature store is a simple way to increase the visibility of your videos to a search engine web crawler. That being said, you do need to rely on the web crawlers to reach the pages to index the content. This can take time on large websites, and the results that you wish for cannot always be guaranteed. Although SEO meta tags can be enough to get your video listed in a search engine results page, we recommend to support these with a video sitemap. If you have many pages on your domain, and only some that contain Vidyard players, it is important that search engines are able to recognize this for efficient and effective indexing. In order to tell a search engine about this information, you can provide a list of all of your videos and the pages where they are located via a sitemap. Within this sitemap is metadata from the videos such as the title, description, and tags. This is automatically constructed by Vidyard and placed online into an XML file. All of the metadata for sitemaps is set in Vidyard at the video level. In order to create a sitemap, you must perform the following tasks. First, you must place all of your Vidyard players onto your website. Then, once they are in place, you or your web admin must copy and paste the XML link from the sitemap page into your robots text file. This is a file that search engines first check to find out what pages they should and should not be crawling when indexing. Once that link is in place, Vidyard will verify your robots text file and then offer the ability to add locations and players. This automatically builds the crawlable data that is stored in the XML file, without the need to add code manually. Combining SEO meta tags and sitemaps for content on your own domain will ensure that search engines can locate all of your video content and index it in the most effective way possible. Next to discuss is how your hubs can be optimized for SEO. As a default, any new hubs are not enabled for search engine indexing. Having search engine indexing disabled will ensure that a hub with company confidential videos will not be listed on Google during the setup process. This setting can be changed in the Design tab of the hub under Features. This will add or remove the XML sitemap in the robots text file, which is automatically generated by Vidyard and placed on the hub subdomain. Finally, we will discuss how SEO can be adjusted for sharing pages. You have the ability to enable search engine indexing via the Settings tab in the Sharing Page settings. When this switch is disabled, additional no-index metadata will be added into the head of your sharing pages. This will tell any web crawlers that come onto your sharing pages that you do not wish for it to be indexed. This can be useful if you only wish for indexing to take place on your main website. It can be possible that a web crawler could index your sharing pages if another page contains a link to them. Keeping it disabled will prevent that from happening if you so wish. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any further questions on this topic or anything else, feel free to reach out to your Customer Success Manager or the Vidyard support team.